things, and that freaked her out.
The minute I turned off the light, she screamed. She was like, "Oh no!" And then I felt hair like sweeping my left cheek up and down.
You're listening to Haunted Hour, real ghost stories from real people.
Hey, welcome to Haunted Hour.
Yes, welcome to Haunted Hour, man.
I'm your host, Indra Sahib.
And I'm your host, Noel Boyd.
Welcome to a lovely night of spooky and paranormal activities.
I don't think we will have any paranormal activity.
No.
I hope we won't.
What you hope we won't?
Yeah, because why would we want paranormal activity in our safe space, man? This is our studio. And so far it's been great. Except the very first time we came on air, right?
That one.
Like the live version.
Yeah.
Together, yeah. Then there
Is it the episode with Risa?
Yes.
Yeah. That was, wow. That was challenging, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
many not mistakes, but there's so many things that went wrong.
Yeah, but thank God, I think our system is very stable, and the spirits are very kind towards us every Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like for sure.
yeah, man. I think they also would love to sit next to us or around us in the studio to hear all these spooky stories, man.
Yeah, like one of them could be sitting on your lap right now and you wouldn't even know. Yes.
Okay, I'm not trying to make fun, but we are just trying to have fun here.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a Friday night. And guys, I'm sorry if you were looking forward to the episode last week. I couldn't be in the studio, but I am now. So I think that matters most.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. But it's okay to be busy, man. It's okay to be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you got real issues to attend to, man, it's okay, man.
Of course, every issue is real. There's no fake issue. If it's a fake issue, then it's just
Some
bunch of
people like
lies.
to make up. Okay, I just give a example.
Sure.
Like during our younger days, when you make plans with your friends, your kakis,
Mhm.
you say, "Hey, bro, okay, we meet up at Orchard Road. We go. I meet you at Far East Plaza. 9 p.m. But
Okay.
in the end, never show up, bro.
I still do that till today.
There you go. Okay. So then you ask them, no? Then you ask your friend that never show up. Hey, where were you? I wait for you like nearly 3 hours. I thought you want to go. I thought you want to go to like living room or bahana or what?
Okay.
Am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Where were you? No lah, bro. Something came up. Really important. Urgent. Serious something. All kind of grandmother story all come out already. So if this ever happen to any one of you out there who are viewing this live right now, please comment, please.
I think a lot of my friends will comment because I do this to them all the time, man. I cannot do it to my wife.
Oh man,
because we live together. So
it'll be the biggest sin ever if you do that to your wife, man.
no,
No.
what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
I cannot do it.
Yeah, and you should not do it. No, you should not have a thought of doing it at all. Okay.
Okay, can we please move on? I cannot stop laughing. Can we please move on?
Okay. All right. For those who are viewing, please do not forget to like and share this podcast.
Yes, please.
And for those who love our content week in, week out, please do not forget to buy us a coffee. And the link is right above me right now. It's www.buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yes, sir. Well, you did everything, man.
Why?
Yeah, you did the like and share. You did the buy me a coffee.
Well, that shows how efficient I am, man.
You weren't efficient when I walked into the studio today. I don't know what you were doing here.
Behind the scenes, people will not know. People will not know. Okay,
but
what?
your wife might be tuning in right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he was so busy when I walked in. He was just all over the place. He was even like painting the room.
Painting the room.
That's how busy he
you
was.
don't make up stories.
I don't know what else he was painting.
But it's very nice to actually go back to get back to the studio right? After 1 week break.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for those who are our Muslim viewers, I would like to wish you all a happy Ramadan.
Oh,
right?
you can say that.
Why cannot?
No, I thought you're not supposed to say happy Ramadan because I did that for a shoot.
Okay.
I think maybe 2 weeks ago or something. And then later on somebody said I'm not supposed to say happy Ramadan because it's not a happy occasion.
Why cannot say?
I don't know. I should be asking
It's
you.
a blissful Ramadan, right? This month. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, okay, I rephrase it again, like, a blissful Ramadan to all our Muslim viewers.
So what happened to happy Ramadan?
It's also happy because it's a happy and blessed month.
Okay.
Right? So nothing wrong. I mean, we don't get sad for this whole month.
Yeah, you shouldn't, right?
Yeah, no, definitely no.
Okay, so
But I think it's a wrong approach there when that very person maybe share that value to you.
Mhm.
I don't know
yeah,
what's the background of that person.
I have no idea. I really have no idea. I mean I didn't bother checking.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, can.
My Muslim brother.
Yeah.
How has Ramadan been? Like the whole fasting, you can't eat during the
Oh.
day. How
For me-
has that been?
For me, it's not. For me, it's been very blissful because I love the month of Ramadan every year. Seriously,
Yeah.
and because back to what we believe in, and the main reason why we fast, right, is because we fast to remember the poor. That's one of the main reason.
Oh,
right?
okay.
One of the main reason lah. Because we have to remember the poor, for those who don't have that luxury of food to eat. So when you remain in hunger for like 12 hours, 13 hours, right? That kind of journey is kind of meaningful for you on a daily basis. I'm trying to say this.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
for me it's more like a spiritual kind of feeling lah.
Right. And have you been able to fast like how many days has it been?
Now we reached to the 12th day already.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow is going to be 12th day.
Okay. And it's 30 days
Yeah,
altogether?
30 days altogether.
Okay.
So, yeah lah. But for some people, I don't know lah. But I'm speaking only for myself.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. I kind of ask you like how like somebody in your family is doing it. But, I look at you, you're happy.
I'm happy. That's why I say happy Ramadan.
So happy Ramadan is okay.
Yeah.
If you're the dude that sent me that message on Facebook, you're watching, I would tell you very nicely to go do something to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You
It starts with F.
you will not be penalized for wishing people good and blessed month of their own festive season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Let's move. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
The rest of your week, how was the rest of your week?
My rest of the week is just slow and steady, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been quite relaxing for me.
Right.
Yeah. Fasting month, so I didn't do anything much during the day. Just relax, one corner.
Right.
You don't want to do any strenuous activities during the day, right? Yeah.
Really, I got no idea, bro.
But at night, yeah, my eyes is like wide open.
Ustas. Can you ask me how's my week?
I don't want to ask you.
Lady,
I let the viewer ask you. No lah.
because I can't see whatever the viewers say in the comments.
How's your week been, bro, so far?
Okay, I'm not gonna tell Indra how's my week. I'm gonna tell you how's my week or how my last 2 weeks has been.
Yeah.
The week has been really, really busy. But it's like all positives, and it's amazing
Yeah.
to be on this positive wave, Yeah, I call it the positive wave because
A positive wave.
yeah, like a negative wave can come in, but it might be really small. But then you're riding on this high wave, which is just filled with positivity.
I see.
And yesterday, I did the last installation of this online streaming.
Of
Right.
the music and mental health.
Correct, yeah. The music and mental health.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing to do. The last 4 weeks, has been
A life-changing experience for you.
yeah, I'm so thankful and grateful to be a part of it. And this lady, Siltra Lee, was the one that put all this together. And then we had musicians that have come in guests from different mental health organizations, that come in. Yeah, so it was so nice. And then working with an amazing crew, the studio is beautiful as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had people like Nina Lastari,
Okay.
Ellie So, we had Lincoln, and then yesterday we had a whole bunch of musicians. So that was great.
Talented musician, I would say.
Yeah, very talented, man.
Wow.
And just being amongst these people and then listening to their life stories, just blew my mind, because then I can relate, I can share, and then they shared, and so it's just a perfect mix of everything.
Wow.
And then so from that, then I was thinking, like, even before yesterday, I was thinking, like, what else can I do? Because I've always wanted to make a difference.
Yeah.
Fame, money, and all is nothing compared to when I can talk to someone
And change their life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the most powerful thing. And this little fame, I'm not like super famous, but this little fame that I have has allowed me to
reach
help people along the way.
Mm.
And I said, okay, how can I make things better? And then I came up with the idea, okay, I'm going to start this Facebook group, and it's called Community of Smiles, right? COS. So it's Community of Smiles. And it's so new because I'm the only member of Community of Smiles. But if you guys can join that group, if you think that you would like to improve your life some way, all right, we're going to give tips like every day or every other day on what you can do to change another person's life and change your life at the same time. Then, it'd be so awesome if you could look for this Facebook group or send a message on the GFS Facebook page. I will give you the link or PM me directly.
So this Community of Smiles, right? Is it a movement to create more awareness on positive side of life?
Yeah, it's a movement about mental health challenges, and I feel that if we smile, right, the more we smile, then the better life is.
Yeah, correct.
But then how do you smile, right? How do you put the smile on your face, which is not fake?
Yeah.
In the media industry, we know that it's very fake.
One thing for sure, I think in this very world right now that we are living in, majority, when I say majority, I think we are also guilty as charged sometimes on it. People are living in pretense most of the time.
Yep.
So when at work or even at home, sometimes, between husband and wife, I mean, you can have that kind of, you can pretend to be someone else.
Yeah.
Right. When I'm trying to relay this because I think this world lacks of originality and authenticity. Authenticity. Yeah. That's the word I'm trying to refer here. Am I right to say that?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. And then every one of us, we wear various masks.
Yeah, correct.
And if you deny this, then there's really something wrong with you. But we wear various masks. So you wear a mask if you're a parent, you wear a mask if you're a sibling, if you're a father, mother, in a relationship, at work. We all wear different masks. We're actually different people throughout the day. And I think sometimes people lose track of this, and then they end up feeling very trapped.
Yeah. And they fail to understand who they are, who they really are.
Exactly.
As a person.
It's very easy to lose yourself in today's context, right? Even more than when our grandparents' time or like our parents' time.
Yeah.
So I started this group, which I in my mind is gonna be like a very beautiful place in maybe a week, a month, or a year from now. But we're gonna have like little seminars, we're gonna have little get-togethers. Yeah,
Nice.
just positivity, just do good, without even asking yourself, am I gonna get anything in return? Because the moment you do that, then you fail.
Yeah, true. But it's good that you start out with this kind of intention at this stage right now. And we need more people like you, bro, in the community.
Yeah, but I got folks like you as well, No, I was telling this guy earlier today that the reason why I am at the place I am now is because of the people around me. And then you are one of the people around me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and And that to me is just so powerful because you're just one of the good people. And I got you, I got my wife, I got Gabby, I got my daughter Mali,
Yeah.
I got my mother-in-law, I've got people like this guy Tony, I got
Yeah.
Mervin. Yeah, I got all these people around me, and then that makes me strong. It's only because of folks like you. Yeah.
Wow, so touching. Why you're trying to make me cry during live show right now?
No, I've come to realize, and you can ask this lady Siltra about this.
Okay.
That I cannot make people cry on screen. There's no way. Yeah, I make myself cry.
But we need that kind of circular of positive people around us.
Yeah. You must.
We need.
Because this world just filled with so much negativity.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like this whole paranormal world that I dabble in, there's a lot of negativity.
True.
Whether you talk about demons, you talk about people's lives being affected, there's so much negativity, and there's nothing wrong with liking paranormal.
Exactly,
right?
exactly, bro.
The folks like you that are tuning in, there's totally nothing wrong with liking or loving paranormal content. But there is another world, a happier world, next to it as well. Yeah,
true. I think on the hindsight, yes, majority of our viewers might think, and they really feel that our show is a good form of entertainment.
Of course,
exactly, it's a good form of entertainment.
Yeah, there was this lady, that bought us coffee last week because we went on air. Okay, but she's in London, really? And then she said that she loves watching the show because it reminds her so much of Singapore.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel so bad that I need to get her name now. So can you just say anything or something?
By the way, okay, you see, one unique thing about our show, man, it managed to reach out to people all across the world, bro.
Yeah.
All across the world. Man, 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, right, when my wife was with us, doing an episode with us, right? There's a guy from Canada, Canada, right? A guy from Canada who actually buy us coffee.
Yeah.
And he actually confessed that he loved watching our show every week, but due to the time difference, he can't watch it live. You see the dedication of our viewers there.
Exactly.
Amazing, man. Yeah. Really amazing.
I found her name. So it's LM Hayden.
Okay.
Yeah, and she says here, "Hi Noel and Indra. Really enjoy your weekly show. Brings a little bit of Singapore to a very cold UK." Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And Gas Ventures Vlogs just came in.
Okay.
Bought us a coffee, says, "Keep inspiring the paranormal content creators in Singapore."
Yeah.
Wow. This one's nice. And then I don't know how to pronounce this person's name. OSIRIS Osiris.
Okay.
Bought us 2 coffees.
Osiris.
Nice content. Keep up the good work and stay safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for those who buy us coffee. Thank you so much. Really appreciate.
A little later on, we're going to have the Q&A segment.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to jump into terrifying trivia. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here's it. We know this place as CHIJMES as a very hip location with some mighty fine restaurants and bars. But it is a historic landmark in Singapore. It used to be the convent of the Holy Infant Jesus Middle Education School and is located at Victoria Street in the downtown core. And this is within Singapore's CBD area. Okay, this stands for Central Business District. The complex was used as a Catholic convent from 1852 with an acquired Caldwell House, which was constructed in 1840. Wow, that's a long time ago.
Wow.
And a quiet convent orphanage house in 1855. Now, the convent of the Holy Infant Jesus Chapel was built in 1904.
Wow.
And there was a hotel complex for the girls' school in 1933. Okay, during the Battle of Singapore on the 15th of February 1942 at 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon, 4 bombs were dropped by the Japanese warplanes onto the complex. 1 bomb exploded near the main gate. The second bomb exploded near the orphanage, which of course destroyed it. And the third bomb exploded in the field next to the chapel, which scattered its stained glass windows, including 2 of the large panels around the chapel's high altar. And the fourth bomb exploded at the school field of the St. Nicholas Girls' School. During the Japanese occupation of Singapore, about 40 of the sisters, together with the orphans and teachers, were deported to a camp in Pahang Negeri Sembilan, Malaya. And this is present-day Malaysia. Oh, okay. Where many of them died from the harsh conditions there. So this includes the orphans and teachers, right? Yeah. 2 months later, after the occupation began, the school reopened under the Japanese authority as the Victoria Streets Girls' School. The remaining sisters at the town convent had to wear armbands to show that they were not British people, and they had to learn Japanese in order to teach the Japanese curriculum to their students. Students there were made to learn Japanese songs and watch Japanese movies as part of their daily studies. Following the surrender of the Japanese in 1945, the school resumed under its former name, and in 1983, the Singapore government acquired the land from the convent and the schools were allocated a new site in Toa Payoh. The complex underwent extensive restoration works in 1991, and so a lot of work was done to restore the location. And in 1996, after almost 5.5 years of conservation and construction work, what was once the convent of the Holy Infant Jesus was converted into a plaza of team retail and food and beverage outlets that is known as CHIJMES. Now, since then, there have been multiple sightings of ghost nuns and priests walking the grounds. Business owners have also said that they feel ghostly presence around them, and they've also seen furniture moving on its own.
Wow.
Yeah, that's CHIJMES.
Wow.
I partied at CHIJMES so many times at places like Insomnia.
China Jam.
Oh yeah, China Jam. China Jam was amazing.
And those, okay, I think most of the Gen Z will not know lah. I think those from the Gen Z generation, right? They will not know. I don't know about the millennials, but I think those coming from our generation definitely. When we talk about CHIJMES, talk about the bar and the restaurant, the bistros there.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's a cool place lah. Cool place to hang out every Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or every day of the week. I mean, I used to go there almost every day. I used to go to Insomnia, you know.
Wow.
And I love going to Insomnia
because they have live bands there, right?
Really, really good bands from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And then so there's one night, I can't remember which outlet I came from because I had a lot to drink, as I always do. I went to the toilet, right?
Okay.
And as I was taking a piss at the urinal,
Okay.
From the corner of my eye, I saw something in brown.
Oh, that's spooky, bro.
No. So that's fine because it could be like somebody else, like
legit human being right next to you, right? Yeah.
And then so I can see it come like this side of me, and it was a lady.
Wow.
And she was in brown, and you know she was a nun.
Really?
And at that point in time, right, I still thought to myself, like, okay, I think maybe one of the bars in the area was having a team party.
Yeah.
And this marbled person, this lady walked into the male toilet.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I wasn't scared or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not like the person disappeared because the person was still there, but it was just facing the wall.
Wow.
And then I went out and I remember telling, like, when I exited, right, this was in the ground floor. That when I came out and then there was this club here and there was a bouncer. I told the bouncer, hey, you know, there's this lady that's in the male toilet. I think you should go see to it. And then I went back upstairs to Insomnia. I think it was Insomnia, but I know I went back up. And then when I went home, the next day I told my mom about this thing that I saw. Because the next day I felt like, hey, I don't think what I saw was like a human being.
I see.
So I told my mom about it, and my mom was like, "Oh, because my mom came from that school, the CHIJ, which is now CHIJMES, right?"
Yeah.
And she told me that the nuns back then in a time wore like this dark brown uniform.
Wow.
Do you call it uniform? Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, so. Yeah, I was like, so what I saw
so
was
cool,
not,
bro.
Yeah, was not human. Then I got very scared, so I stopped going to CHIJMES for a while. Yeah, so I stopped going to CHIJMES for a while.
I think that very particular nun is trying to send you a message, bro. I think so.
And the
strong
message
feeling.
would be,
The message would be party harder.
oh my God, the Catholics will be so unhappy with you right
sorry,
now.
sorry. No offense on that.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I did party harder, and I partied so hard in Chimes after that. Like once I got over the fear that I've lost my phone, lost my wallet, I think I lost my mind there at some point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think one thing that we need to take note, right? That I think sometimes, right? Sometimes, yeah, when we talk about this kind of World War thingy, right? It can happen. You see, this building of Chimes, right? It's. I mean, there's a particular photo that I want to show. So sorry.
This
right?
one.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, why?
Man, it's so nostalgic, showing the history of Singapore through the eyes of what it's been going through from the past. Then after that, they rebuilt the place. At the same time, you see, wait, just now I got so on. You see the old Chimes
Yeah.
when they try to build. What do you make of this photo, bro?
The construction work was done really well because they refurbished the area. So
Yeah.
that place on the left, right? That the one that looks like a church.
Yeah.
My eldest brother and his wife Lynn. That's where they got married.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I know then to the left of that, when you go down, that's where all the bars are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the new Chimes, what does the bistro and the restaurant still operates right now?
The what?
The current Chimes right now.
Oh yeah, guys.
Does
So a very good friend of mine, her name is Casey, and
Casey? Okay. sorry. Distracted.
So she works for this company, and they have got bars in there. I think two bars where it's pay as you wish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can go in and order like 10 pints of beer, and then you pay like what you want lah. But
I
of course,
see.
if you go in and you be a cheapo and all, then you're just gonna bring down your family's name and your face and whatever else. But yeah, it's a really cool concept. So that's the thing, I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, but I'm sure if you Google this, then you get all the answers, because Google has got every answer that you want in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing, huh?
Okay.
You want to move to real or fake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is my camera working?
Sorting it out. The beauty of back-end production.
Yeah, because you're not telling me. Okay.
Okay,
guys. So we're gonna go on to the real or fake segment.
Let's go.
We got two videos for you. We're gonna show you them one by one, and both of these videos involve children. Okay. Let's look at the very first one. Here we go. Real or fake? So you see this child,
Wow.
and suddenly this child falls down. We're gonna show you this replay first, and then we will talk about this. Okay, so let us know in the comments whether you think this is real or fake. So do you think that this child suddenly just lost its balance? Do you think that I can move now? Do you think this child has lost its balance, or do you think it's that it could be something paranormal, that something has pushed the child?
I think a strong wind pushes the child.
In a house. Strong wind in a house.
Okay. I think being a child, right? A child still take like that, at that very stage, still taking baby steps to conquer her own ability to walk, right? I think she just fell off due to misbalance lah.
Could be.
Loose balance, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, bro?
Does my opinion matter?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course. The
Yeah.
whole world is waiting for your opinion, bro.
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's real or fake because
Why?
it could be what it could be the entity just touches the child and then loses balance. I'm just happy that the child didn't fall forward
or injured, right? Herself, right?
Yeah.
That would be very drastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody said anything online?
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me check whether this is real or fake. Come,
Okay.
let's discuss this with our live audience.
In the meantime, we got Chris Ho that has bought us 8 coffees. Thank you
Hey,
so much.
thank you, Chris
Chris Ho,
Ho.
man, you've been such a big supporter of our work. So this lady is awesome. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, so far, not much of I think most of our viewers are all commenting. Man, good to see us. Man, I love both of you. Wow, it's good that people are giving that kind of comments. But okay, guys, any feedbacks?
Real or fake?
On the video that we just shown you, real or fake? But I think right. My point, I think my conclusion that this video is fake.
Okay.
It might be a makeup, the mother or the father, right, who's the cameraman of this video, have planned for this kind of thing to happen.
Yeah, but I don't think they will make it up. Maybe they just overreact, because some people are like that. Like every small thing, they will blame a ghost. It's always like a ghost has done this, a ghost has done that. So maybe that's what it is about.
Yeah. Wait,
Yes.
Wait,
what's happening?
The interface for our comment very weird. Shows 10th of April.
Well, we could have gone back in time. I would love that.
10th of April, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Never mind. You carry on with your thing.
With what thing?
No, it's very weird. Is it due to paranormal or what?
It could be, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
have no idea. But can you read comments without showing it? Yes.
Can.
Okay.
Okay, now we can view the actual comment. Okay, so there's a comment from Christopher stating that definitely a show from the unseen.
Right. Yeah. I'm leaning towards that.
Yeah. Daniel Ali, first video, it can't be fake though. A toddler fall like that wouldn't even continue laughing though. Having a roller coaster week due to final secondary school year, but putting positive vibe and meditate. It's a way to improve myself. Kudos to you, Daniel Ali. And I hope I wish you all the best for your final year or mid-year exam. Right? Yeah. For your school.
Yeah, I find it comforting that someone like you that's so young in secondary school, you're talking about meditating.
Good.
And positive energy.
Yes. Good.
And if you need any tips, I think you just followed me on Instagram if I'm not wrong. So if you need any tips, reach out to me there, man. I'm more than willing to help. Yeah. But I just want you to know that everything is going to be okay because it always is okay.
Okay, we have from Chris Ho.
Yay, Chris.
Chris mentioned that I'm on Indra's side. The child lost balance.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. Sometimes the child need to learn how to crawl before she can walk, right?
Yeah. You know, my daughter just started walking a few days ago. Yeah.
How do you feel?
Wow, so emotional, man. Like,
are you proud of her?
Yeah, because we didn't encourage it. She just decided one day that this is what I want to do.
She want to stand.
It was at night before she slept, right?
Okay.
She was in a playpen and then she started walking on her own. And then
how far did she walk? Quite far.
Yeah, a few steps. And then she would fall, she would get herself back up and then start again. And then it was on loop. And then it kept happening. So the first few videos I took weren't good. But I think she waited till like we got the right video. And then she kept doing it. And then now she's just doing it on her own. And it's mind blowing, man. Like how fast she's growing.
Wow. So touching.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we have that for our viewers' comment. Okay, from Cheryl Chow. Hello from Malaysia. A bit late on the live. Hey.
No, never too late.
Hello, Cheryl.
Hello, Cheryl.
So I think we have another video to show our live audience,
Yeah.
right?
So with what I just said, with my daughter just starting to walk and all, the next video is something I hope that would never, ever, ever happen. And I will do whatever I can to ensure it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And we want you to take a look at this. This is our second reel of fake. And this time, the parents have got their camera in the room, right? There's CCTV.
Surveillance camera.
Yeah, surveillance camera. And then this is what happens. Okay, so you can hear the child in the background. And the child climbs up. All right, the child's in a cot. Climbs up and then he stands up, right?
Wow.
And he balances. I don't know how this is even possible. But then the child's got small feet, right? So technically you can do that. But man, it's a little child.
So eerie, man.
And then what happens after this? Well, my heart stopped when this happened. There you go. Yeah. Wow.
Oh man. I can't even watch it, man. Seriously. I can't even watch it.
Worst fear, man. Like there's a lot of fears you have as a parent.
Yeah.
And this is like one of them. I don't know. Like
I don't know. Maybe,
I wouldn't know how to react.
maybe this second video is worth discussing,
Yeah.
right? It looks like man, in my honest point of view, right? And I can be naive with my own opinion, right? It looks like that very boy is just being a child.
Like a mischievous child.
Mischievous child trying to balance his way on the playpen beam, right? I don't know. He's just trying to prove himself something or what?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
can
so
a
sure.
child that young that sleeps in a cot, can a child balance? Because they can't even balance themselves.
on the very floor, right?
Yeah. Yet alone like on this cot, on this small little, like the width has got to be about this much, right? From what we've seen in the video.
It definitely is. It won't be it won't be wider than 3 cm, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always tell people like nothing is impossible in this world, but I find that one, it might be impossible.
Yeah, that's
Like
why
I have no idea. Like
that's what
how
I'm trying to say. Naively, I might think that the boy is trying to be mischievous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
on the flip side, the boy might be taken or taken into the presence of a spirit,
Mm.
or
Yeah.
an entity that where he possessed the ability of balancing in that kind of manner.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
What do you think?
I think that one is I wouldn't say that a demon has possessed a child because that's very, very, very rare
Yeah.
in my field. Like it always happens to older, like when folks
Children.
are in like teenage years.
Yeah.
So for some reason or another, like it doesn't affect children, right? But
Yeah.
then it would affect them in a way where they show fear and children start acting up. But it's like very seldom is it a case of possession. So I would say that the child isn't possessed, but something's making him do it.
I see.
Yeah, there's something in this room that is making him stand on this beam. But the weird thing about this is that there's no physical evidence that we can see. There's no orb. There's no black mass.
Yes, correct.
There's nothing.
Shadow.
Yeah,
whatever.
there's none of that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like wondering what the hell's going on in this video. Like, why would a child do that?
But it's very surprising that the child have that kind of given ability to balance. Where does the child or the boy itself get that strength from? That's my question. My next question. Definitely it can't be within him, right? He's still a child. Not trying to undermine a child's ability of strength or power, no. But the thing is, he's still a child.
Yeah, but the parents could be from Cirque du Soleil. And this is not a plug for Cirque du Soleil that's coming to Singapore very soon.
Really? Yeah.
No, it's not.
They should pay you, man. They
Yeah,
should, they should pay us if we mention them here.
but I think I'm going for it. Sliding doors entertainment. Here we go. Yeah.
But yeah, man. And then the last part of the video, it really scares us, man.
Yeah.
By witnessing that.
Yeah,
Oh
with the
my
child
God.
falling, right?
Man,
Yeah. So many things can go wrong.
Yeah, man, a possible head injury can occur there.
Yeah.
And man, all kind of injury lah.
Yeah.
Man,
To the neck, to the
yeah.
spine. But I'm happy that the child fell back into the court and not out.
Fall forward, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, because if it's forward, then it's going to hit the ground. At least it fell back into the court. It's the
Yeah.
mattress.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do our viewers say?
Yeah. What do you all think about the second video of Real or Fake?
Yeah.
Okay, Melanie Theo, can we watch one more time?
No.
No.
But Melanie's Malaysian, so
Yeah.
can lah. Because she's from Malaysia, can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially for our viewers out there. Okay, here you go.
If she came from Brunei, I would say no because Brunei has got no alcohol. Okay, here we go. Real or fake? Now we're looking at this video again because of Melanie. And then so you see the child is suddenly
Standing upright, man.
upright, just like
Yeah,
that.
oh man. Without holding to anything.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, this part I can watch, man. I can't watch this. Ooh.
I expected to see the chair on the right like start moving.
Moving,
or
yeah,
something.
correct, yes.
I hope you're happy now, Melanie.
And the child name is Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope Connor is
okay,
and healthy, and still cute as always.
Yeah.
So what do you all think, man?
Yeah. What do you think?
Viewers of Haunted Hour, what do you all think?
Yeah, I expect Melanie to tell us what she thinks because she watched it twice.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Rukaya Sapuan,
Wow.
has bought us 20 coffees, bro.
Wow. Thank you, Rogaya. Thank you. Wow. Really
and
appreciate Rogaya.
okay.
Why you slap your head, bro? You should slap it harder.
No, because I read that and then I opened the email and then it says no mentions needed.
Oh.
This is the second time I've done this to her.
Never mind. I mean, with our full sincere heart.
And thank you.
And thank you
and thanks.
towards you. Thank you so much, Rogaya Safwan. Okay, from Vinod Tamil.
Vinod.
He mentioned that something holding the kid up. Really? I don't see anything that is holding that babe or that child up, There's no like strings or
Like no lines,
safety
like
lines
invisible
also.
Yeah, but it could be. I don't know. We got to look at it again.
Okay, from Ting Yen, I don't think he is able to climb that high.
Mm-hmm.
So she mentioned that, for a child, right? Definitely, it's not perceivable for the child to actually climb that high.
Yeah,
Definitely, with the given power from the spirit, probably, right? It enhance his ability to climb.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, Daniel Ali, this is so creepy and hard to watch. It's a legit real video. How can a child seriously balance in that manner? I felt so bad when he falls. If I was a dad, I would run without hesitation and protect my child.
Yeah.
That's for sure, Daniel Ali. That's for sure. I mean, even I myself, right? If I see that happen, right, towards my own child, man, I'd be freaking out, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I put the paranormal aside. My main focus is his or her safety.
In all reality, right?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, that if it were to happen to someone, right, that I know, it might happen to you.
Yeah, true.
Because you're a person of faith.
Faith, yeah.
Right? You're so into your religion and all. And that these demonic entities would love to test. And if you look at all those famous cases, right? I'm not going to mention any one of them now. But if you were to look at the movies like The Conjuring,
Okay.
or even like way before that, right? Like maybe movies from like the 70s, 80s. If it's about the paranormal, the families that were involved, and these are real life families,
I see.
they had very strong faith. And so what these entities did was to test their faith to see how
much they can persevere.
Yeah, exactly. And then
in
many
their very
things,
faith.
so many things will go wrong. So I feel that if all the people that I know, if something were to happen, it would be to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what steps will you take though to protect your children?
Okay. What are the preventive measures that we can take if we have already witnessed the fall? Am I right to say that? So
No, I mean like way before that, right?
Way
like
before,
how do you
okay.
protect your house? Because as a father, you would want to do everything that you can in your
True.
power
Yeah, true.
to protect yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or
So-
not to protect your family.
So basically, rule number 1: do not bring all this kind of negative energy back to your house. Man, your house is your haven, right? So it's a place where you want to go back and let yourself when you want to wind down, you want to relax at your very premises,
Yeah.
and at the same time you want to make it a very safe environment for your family members. So please do not bring back all the negative energy from outside back to your house.
Yeah.
I think your family members does not deserve that kind of experience.
Yeah. And you know, if you think about this, right, it's like really family effort, right?
Yeah.
Because not just you,
True.
right? It's not just one person that doesn't bring you home, it's everybody else.
Who's living in that very particular
Yeah,
house.
it's a team effort, right? To not bring back negative energy in any way.
Wow.
Yeah.
I find it's very hard to control that part. Sometimes because we try our very best to protect our family, but
Yeah.
due to certain thing from external factors,
External forces.
external evil,
Yeah.
right? You might overlook this part.
Correct.
Yeah. So what's your take on this?
It's a very fine line. I burn sage at home all the time.
Okay.
Right. So I burn it from the start of the house to the end of the house. I make sure that the smoke gets into every single corner. I have got an altar at home, and my altar is very unique because my altar's got many religions into one.
I see.
So I got Mother Mary in this altar. I got Lord Ganesha. I got a Buddha. I've got crystals. I got a Tibetan bowl. I got stuff from like little artifacts from everywhere I've been, like from Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia. Everything's in this one place.
So basically, you are putting up extra measures for your family at home.
Yeah, for my family, for when things are bad, you know, like recently, there's a submarine. I don't know whether you
From
know about this.
Indonesia,
Indonesia that went missing.
53 people are on board.
Yeah. I went to my altar. I knelt on the floor and I prayed. You know, so this is just who I am. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the scary part is if it's according to the news, they'll be out of oxygen for the next 72 hours.
Yeah.
And which expires on
Saturday.
tomorrow, 3 a.m. in the morning. Tomorrow, as we are talking right now.
Yeah.
We are going live on the Friday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow morning, Saturday, 3 a.m. in the morning, that very particular submarine will be out of oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, which is good that you have a place where you can pray and put your prayers, right? And keep your house safe.
Yeah.
But that is the number one rule. Every man would want to establish in their very house.
Yeah.
To have their house safe for their family members. Not from physical threats. We are talking about spiritual threats here.
Yeah, so I mean that's my little way of doing things, and I know that Gabby really appreciates it.
Yeah.
And I you know, like she sleeps better at night. You know, like my paranormal journey, right, has taught me so many things about the unknown. Like things to be afraid of, things not to be afraid of. So a lot of things I'm not afraid of.
Yeah.
When you talk about like the spiritual world.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about, we started off with CHIJ, right? That became CHIJMES. That was a school, and then we had videos about with his two children.
Yeah.
When I was in Cambodia, I went there for charity work. All right. So I went up alone, and I wanted to do work at an orphanage, and it was a very nice experience. And then I had a little bit of free time.
I see.
So what I did was I asked some people where should I go and all, and then with the camera rouge that was this force that was in Cambodia, it's kind of like what's happening in Myanmar now, right? So of course the Myanmar situation is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So I was in Cambodia, and they told me, okay, go to the Tol Sing prison, and I went.
Yeah.
And then I saw, the Tol Sing prison is where a lot of people were tortured. This is before like they were sent to the killing fields or they were sent out to work.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it was just horrible, man. The feeling I got when I stepped in there, right, was just so dark, so like I couldn't breathe. But I was already in that place, paid money, I walked around. And then after that, my driver, right? So I had the same driver from the first day I stepped onto the soil in Cambodia. And then he says, there's another place I want to bring you to. So I got to this place called the Killing Field. So it's one of the many killing fields that they use. And the thing about the killing fields, what the camera rouge did, is that they felt all these lives didn't matter, obviously. And they were a threat to whatever vision that Pol Pot had. So they would kill these prisoners. But these prisoners weren't worth a bullet. So they would stab them, they would use the charcoal. It was just very, very barbaric. And like when I was reaching this particular killing field, I just felt a lot of sadness. Like I kind of knew that I was heading to this place. I didn't know where we were going.
Do you sense a lot of suffering?
Oh yeah.
Within that very place?
Yeah. And then so we get there, right? And I was like, oh my God, what's this place, man? And then so he brings me to this counter, and then finally there's this person that could speak English, and then she told me about the history of this place.
Yeah.
And then she gives me this headset. So it's very cool. Like when you walk around, you reach different zones, and then it plays. Then it tells you what you're about to experience, what you're about to see.
I see.
And then the commentary stops until you get to the next zone, right?
Yeah.
So I'm walking around and I see like patches of land. They will show you like skulls because they keep finding all these fragments, right?
Wow.
And then when I'm walking so the commentary stops, and then you have to walk to the next area. And then I heard like this child. I heard a child's voice.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I was like, okay. But
is it part of the commentary?
That's what I thought. So I can hear, because it's not just one voice. It's like it's talking.
Yeah, I see. It layered behind the commentary.
Yeah. Talking. And then I could hear like multiple children crying or babies. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then so I take off the headphones, right? I push it to one side. I turn around. There's like nobody. I see like this couple up ahead. Then I put my headphones back on, but I can hear, this crying going on. And then I walk forward, and then I see this tree, but it's a very colorful tree.
Yeah.
It's like so much colors from far. So I get close to it, and then the commentary starts. And then it starts telling me that at this particular tree, this is where they used to kill babies and children.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't remember what kind of tree it was, but what they would do is that they would grab hold of babies and they'll swing them and they'll hit the heads against these trees.
Inhumane action, man.
Yeah. So what the reason why these trees are so colorful is that people go to the temples and all, they get bands like this one, right? I got this in Krabi. I've been wearing this since my honeymoon. But it comes in different colors. They will hang this on the tree, so people will just hang.
To symbolize the suffering that all these children have went through.
Like you think about them, and then you can buy these bands around the area, I guess.
And does the color represent a positive energy to replace with whatever they have suffered before?
No, I think it's just people just wanting to leave something behind, you know.
I see.
Yeah, because I mean, like, who the hell would do something like that? But
yeah, inhuman, man.
This guy Pol Pot, right? He felt that if you're educated, if you're religious,
Yeah.
you are a threat to him and his regime, and he would take out your entire family.
So it's a cult, It's a kind of like a.
Yeah, but cults do things to themselves, I guess. I mean, this guy he's a dictator of a whole different level. And so if you're a doctor, if you're educated, like if you're a teacher, you are a policeman, he will get rid of you. But he knows that he can't just get rid of you. He has to get rid of your entire family because you will pass your genes down to your children.
Yeah.
So essentially what he wanted was people that were not intelligent, the people that would never fight back against
Him.
his
His
plans,
reign of powers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're so evil. That is so evil, seriously.
Yeah. So I remember when I reached that tree, right? And when I realized what it was all about, oh my God, I cried so hard. I think people that were there freaked out because they had no idea like why this guy was crying. But I cried because I heard the voices of those children.
Is it part of the commentary or
No, I checked.
Really?
Yeah, I really heard. These souls were just stuck in that time, you know, and they're on loop. And because of this little gift I have that I could hear them, it was just so painful, man. Like till today when I think back, I cannot understand it. Like, why would someone do that to a child or to another human being?
Man, when you are standing right in front of that very tree, man, I don't want you. I'm not trying to encourage to bring you back.
Okay.
To the time when you are there.
Yeah.
But I just want to understand, man, the energy that you are surrounded with there. So when you are right in front of that very tree, right, and when you close your eyes, what is the emotion that is running through your mind at that very moment?
Pain.
The pain and the suffering of all these innocent children.
Yeah, it's like I can feel, like right now, right, I can still feel like what they were going through, you know, because separation from their parents, there was fear, there was obviously a lot of pain because some of them, you know, it took more than once for the deed to be done. Yeah. Wow. Okay. No.
Okay, I'm trying to like, I'm gonna put it straight. I'm gonna put it straight. Okay.
Okay.
Killing itself is already an evil act. It's already an evil act, a forbidden act for anyone to actually act upon. Okay, or even have intention on doing it. But to kill an innocent children, I think that escalates. I mean that magnifies to the maximum.
Yeah.
Of that very evil intention or evil deed that they are indulging in.
Yeah. Like
serious. I mean, on a serious note, I think, we as parents, we don't have the heart to even lay our fingers to our own children, to any children out there, right? Even if there's a need to discipline them, right?
Yeah, but there's other ways to discipline.
Exactly, there's other ways to discipline. But man, this is immoral, is inhuman, and is very, very evil way of expressing their side, their dark side. Seriously.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you know, like Cambodia is not just one of the places in the world. It's not the only place in the world that this happens. It happens everywhere else. And I had like another really scary encounter in Cambodia. But I'll talk about this experience later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to get back. I mean, I just want to still discuss on this part. I mean, it's really bothering me right now.
Okay.
I mean, I hope we can have a fruitful discussion out from this.
Okay.
I mean, why do all these evil people, right, have where do they have the courage or the the I would say in layman terms, the balls, man, to actually torture innocent children. Man, seeing them as children, you know them at being very pure, innocent, cute. But to torture them, and you mentioned just now when you hear the commentary from that very headphone, they would hold them by the leg, right? And they would slam the children through the trees. Oh man, that is so immoral, seriously. But what motivates them to actually do that? Man, this is just a form of discussion, so at least we will understand on the psychological aspect of this part.
Yeah.
And viewers out there and listeners out there would get benefit on how to not indulge in all this kind of action. I mean, we have to refrain ourselves and try to block all this kind of negative impression, even if we have a thought of doing it.
Well, as you know that there is evil in this world, right? But nobody's ever born evil. And if you know, like, if you study about like armies around the world, right? The intelligent ones become officers and all. Yeah. And everybody else, you know, those with lower IQs are always taken as soldiers, right?
Yeah.
So with the Khmer Rouge, it was exactly that, because it was Pol Pot, right? So he was the guy who was behind all this. Pol Pot's instructions would do this, and then the soldiers would just carry it out. But I would think that you are a whole different human being, right? Like I don't even know whether I can call any of these people human beings when you can say, yeah, I'm going to listen to this jackass and kill children, because I cannot understand it. Like, never in my life, in my existence, will I be able to understand why anybody would harm a child or to harm like another human being. Like, it's just not right.
Exactly. Man, it really how say condemn to whatever that is right, man.
Yeah, and this is the reason why like ghosts exist, you know, because like in this instance, when I went to this killing field, like there was just so many entities around. Yeah, it was just so draining, and I don't know. Last time I wanted to do something there. I wrote into the tourism board in Phnom Penh, you know. I said, you know, can I do something there? They never got back to me. But then now you ask me whether I would do it, I would say no, because I think I would be there for like 4 hours from midnight to 4 a.m. right now. I'll just be so drained for the entire month.
True.
Yeah. Because there's so many souls there. Like, can you imagine all these, like, we've been talking about these children that were killed there, right? And they want to be reunited with their parents. How? I would never be able to do it, because I cannot. I'm not in that position too, you know. So
even you have the chance to communicate with them, how are you going to solve their situation? Man, those who are been given with that ability to communicate with the third world, with the underworld, right? Man, it's a positive approach to take. But the thing is, you know that all these unrest souls of children, they are clueless of who they are, where they are, why they have to die in that manner.
Yeah.
And for you to communicate with them and explain to them, oh man, it's going to take up a lot of your energy. Seriously.
I know I cannot do that now.
Yeah. Wow. I really feel for all these children. Seriously.
Yeah. Me too, bro.
You know, the first thing when just now when you shared about this story, right? And as we go deeper, as we go very emotional into this story, I just start to think about my own children, man. Seriously, right now, I'm thinking about them. You know, like I don't know. You know, every parent should have that soft spot.
Yeah, you must.
Yeah.
Because I think that soft spot shows how much you care.
Yeah, exactly.
About your children, you know. Or not just that, you know, like I think about my nephews as well.
Yeah.
Or I think about
children as a whole.
Yeah. like my friends' children and all. I would never let that happen to them, yet alone mine.
Yeah.
But somebody else's child. Yeah.
It's just disturbing, bro. So you have another story that you want to share?
About Cambodia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to, but then we need to cover this.
Okay.
We asked people to submit stories about their children, right? So it's like paranormal based, and then we got a good number of replies on Reddit. So on Reddit, we got this person, Rocker Nerd, right?
Okay.
So Rocker Nerd says this: I had a brother passed away from brain cancer. At the time, we had a cat who was really cute and just sort of knew he was battling something. She was really mean to most people, but with him, she was gentle. He would grab her paws and she would just let it happen. And this cat would never let anybody else
Touch her.
play around with her, but the brother could always like hold on to the paws, right? Well, about 3 years after
He passed away.
the brother passed away, the parents had another child, and it was another boy. And he was about 3 years old when he told my parents about the white, brown, and black cat that used to let him grab her paws.
Wow.
She had died about a year before he was born.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
A cat.
So,
A cat spirit.
I think it was the brother, because the brother passed away, from
Okay.
brain cancer, right?
Oh yeah.
So this is the brother that reborn into the same family.
Wow.
Because I always talk about reincarnation, right? So this one is one of the rare cases where the reincarnation happened in the same family. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. So maybe reincarnation is real. I don't know. I mean, because we cannot prove it, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go on to more stories about reincarnation. This time from a user, KLWK. My son said once, "Mommy, when I was big and you were little,
Huh?
I remember when we danced in the kitchen. The only person I ever danced in the kitchen with as a child was my grandfather."
Wow.
So this one's reincarnation in the same family.
Amazing.
So this is the grandfather that's now
Reincarnate.
her son.
Wow.
I don't know. Okay, before we go any further, do you believe in reincarnation?
Me? On a personal point of view, no.
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 Okay.
I think you set foot in this life to fulfill your objective, and you live your life once, and once you have passed on, you pass on. Man, this is my own personal belief.
Okay, but is it based on religion?
Based on religion, yes, we have that kind of same kind of concept, right? Where we live in this world once, and we will die from this world, and then we will transit to the next life. Yeah.
Okay. As you know, I am I'm a believer of Hinduism and Buddhism, and
Yeah.
so there's a lot of talk about reincarnation, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's nice to have this. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I will try to pronounce your name correctly. Your unit, Nana Karobiyaoki. Sounds like a porn actress. I'm sorry if you're offended by that. My daughter, when she was 3 years old, used to talk about her imaginary friend all the time. Said he was big and fun, and spent a lot of time playing with her. One day, I was scanning old photos and had a photo of my father on my desk, and she said, "Hey, how do you get a photo of my friend?"
Wow.
I instantly got shivers down my spine. My father died in the house 15 years previously, and she played in the room that used to be his office. You know, I used to see the spirit of my grandfather when I was living in Thompson. And he will always stand between like these two rooms. So,
And how old are you back then?
I think I was in my teenage years.
Okay.
And because my grandfather died when I was very young, so I didn't really know how he looked.
Yeah.
Until one day when somebody described how my grandfather is, because my grandfather was a very big man and broad shoulders. And also I remember seeing something like this,
Yeah.
standing in between like the walls of 2 rooms.
I see.
Yeah, so it'd be like half in, half out.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So how do you feel when you witness that?
I didn't feel scared though. Yeah,
Because you know it's a family member, right?
no, at that time I had no idea, but I
Ah.
wasn't scared to see him.
Mm.
Yeah, like I think a lot of other people, when you see like a spirit, you would be fearful,
Yeah.
and I would have if I saw any other spirit. But I think with this one, I felt like no,
Mm.
it's okay.
I
Like,
see.
yeah, he doesn't mean me any harm. Yeah,
This kind of spirit we are talking about, especially for those family members that have passed on, definitely if they return and they decided to appear right in front of us, I think that is a gift. That's a gift for me. I think in many cases where we have a lot of stories where people who are still alive, they shared about their family members who have passed on. They just wish that they can say that last goodbye. They just wish that they can say out their confession, whatever thing that they want to confess to that very particular deceased family members, right? Where they don't have the opportunity, but right there and then, if they witness them in a spiritual form, right? I think it's an opportunity. It's a gift.
Do you wish that you had that?
I hope so. Maybe in the form of dreams, in the form of real life encounters. I don't know. Man, it's something interesting that I would love to experience.
Yeah,
Not say I hope, I really want it to happen. No, but if it's a family member, yes, why
Yeah.
not? Why not? Right?
Yeah, I think when the time is right, when it's because everybody goes through this time of healing,
Yeah.
and then for you, you're still on your journey, and when the time is right, it will happen. Like it cannot be rushed,
Correct.
because there's no way to rush something like this. But
Exactly.
when the time is right, it will happen.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to the next story.
Yeah, by
and
Jess
it's-
Sada.
Yeah, it's the last one. When my son was 4, we had driven past a cemetery. He asked me if I remembered when he died and was buried. I said no and asked him what he meant by saying that. He said he had died, was buried in a cemetery, and that's when he started growing in my belly. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up when he said this, and he doesn't remember he saying this at all.
Oh. Wow.
But this is something. Okay, guys, if you guys have children,
Yeah.
the ideal age is between the age of 3 and 4 years old, when you can ask them questions about the past. Okay, whether you believe this or not,
Yeah.
I know this because of a guru of mine. His name is Dandapani. So, between the ages of 3 and 4, where you can get little hints from them, like what did they do in the past life, what do they like doing, and then when they tell you stuff, these little hints or about their past life, and then these are stuff that you can get them to continue doing. Let's just say art, for example, if they were artists, and then you can put them on that path because it's something that they're familiar with, whether you believe it or not. But it's worth the shot, right? I mean, to enhance like whatever they've known.
But one thing about
before.
children, definitely children will not lie.
Yeah, children don't lie.
Children
man.
don't lie. Yeah, they might create they might come up with crazy stories, but they are innocent.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they have no right they are not in the right mind to lie straight to you, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have so many fun conversations
With Mali?
Yeah. Yeah, like little things, man. Like even now, like stuff that she points to, I get so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think children is one way of a medium for us to not say we should leverage on them. No, we should not leverage on our children just to transit or to enter into the underworld. No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that if it happen, right, it's a gift. And it's a gift of that very particular moment of you and your children happening right there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if
for
let's say,
sure.
if let's say, like my son, my first son never mentioned before, right? He always when we are outside, he would randomly sometimes say that, hey, I saw my, he saw my late sister, right? At this corner. So I think if that thing happened, right, between me and my son at that very moment, I would treat it as a form of a gift because it's an experience for me.
Yeah,
Right.
and children that age, right?
Yeah.
Like they can see stuff like this.
Yeah.
And the fact that your son, I've already told you before. Remember when we had supper the other day? I told you how special your son is. Yeah,
and we have discussed about this also on previous episode. Whether is it a curse for a child to possess this kind of given ability?
No.
I think is debatable.
Yeah.
Pointing out where you want to approach this. If you treat this as a gift, then you need to make a lot of effort to explain to your child.
Yeah. But this gift, right, that we speak of, actually all children have it.
Yeah.
That's why they, a lot of times when a child tells you they have this friend,
Yeah.
and then you say it's an imaginary friend, there's a very high chance, right? Like very, very high chance that it's the spirit.
It's legit, yeah.
Yeah, and if you just go, oh, it's an imaginary friend, then how do you know whether is it a demon or whether is it a loved one that's passed on?
Yeah.
Whether it's a lost soul that stepped into your house. So if you're just going to say, oh, no, it's a child's imagination, then you're not paying attention to whatever's happening to your child.
Exactly.
Then it becomes very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, there's always a way to gauge. You mentioned just now how to know whether our child is dealing with a demon, with a demonic entity, or a lost soul, or a deceased family member. Okay. For me, I use this as a gauge. If the story that is being relayed to me in a form where I can see in his eyes joy in meeting up with this kind of entity, I know it's a positive angelic entity.
Yeah.
Definitely. But if things happen abruptly and he don't want to share with you about his experience with that entity, most likely, there's a high chance a demonic entity have come into contact with him.
Yeah.
Because when they are in fear, right, and they witness something that is very unpleasant, definitely they don't have the courage to share or to even like go into details on how that entity looks like. Am I right to say?
Yeah.
So parents out there or whoever as guardians for your children out there, please use this. I mean, I'm not saying that this is a proven a gauge for you to apply.
Yeah.
But it's just a guideline, another precaution for you to take note.
Yeah, I just feel that parents need to communicate with the children more.
Exactly.
And when you stop listening to them and you think that, oh, that's a child's imagination, then a lot of things, you're going to miss out on a lot of things, and then sometimes it might be a little too late to react or to take action because that entity has already built up this friendship with your child. That could be one scenario.
Oh, that's
or
scary. Yeah.
that entity becomes so strong. Yeah, then by then you
And
need to
sucking
seek
up
like
a lot of your child's energy. Yeah. True. But that again, go back to the safety of your family. Just now we mentioned about safety of your family.
Yeah.
So always be cautious. Be cautious and we are living in a very modern world. I mean, there's a lot of skepticism out there or skeptical people out there where they don't believe at all with all these kind of entities. Okay, you have your right to your opinion, but please be mindful. If this happened to your own very child, be mindful. I know it doesn't happen to you. You are not going through it, but your very child is going through that experience. You don't know whether the experience is tormenting towards him or is very pleasuring towards him. No, we don't know. Yeah.
Okay. If you guys have got an experience to share, you can share it on in the comments
section,
or if you have a Q&A because it's time for that.
Yeah, let's go for Q&A.
In the meantime, we just got DJ Edge,
DJ Edge,
who bought us 5 coffees.
Wow, thank
Yeah.
you, DJ H.
Yeah, if you like, really thank you so much, brother.
Yeah.
If you'd like to buy us a coffee, the link is just above Indra. It's buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right, so now we got our Q&A segment. Oh my God, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It
we
is
are-
11 o'clock.
We are having fun, man. We are having fun. Okay, we have a question by Ting Yen.
Ting
right?
Yuan.
People who have third eye,
Yep.
can they see ghosts through a video?
They can feel that there's something in the video, but they won't be able to see that. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
And I've had this argument with so many people that claim to have that third eye, right?
Yeah.
And they tell me, oh, I look at this video, I know there's something there. And then I go like, no, there's nothing there because it's my video.
Yeah.
I was there. I was legit on scene.
Yeah.
And I took that video and I can tell you there's nothing there. They say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. But here's the problem, right? That you cannot prove these things. So I can prove through my video there's nothing there. But then these people are going to say, no, I have this third eye. I was blessed with it and there was something there. So I don't know, man. If I'm a bit too old now to get into arguments with people about this.
Exactly. I just want to remind our viewers, during our third episode, if I'm not mistaken, of our Haunted Hour podcast.
Season 2, right?
Yeah. We have a guest. She's a tarot card reader by the name of Joanne. Yeah. So Joanna. So during that very episode, I think we actually during our terrifying trivia segment, right? We talk about Hotel Santika.
Oh yeah.
Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
Wow,
showed.
your memory is damn good, huh?
So we showed her the photos, right? The photos of the very scene that you've been in lah, in Thailand. By seeing photo, I think she have that kind of ability to sense. Similar, like we're talking about video and photos. Is a similar image.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about image. One is moving and one is stagnant. So, going back to the theory, yes, I think it can. Someone who have that given ability can feel.
No. Then in that way, right?
Yeah.
When somebody shows me a photo of a place, I can tell whether it's haunted or not.
Yeah.
But I cannot tell you, oh, there's this and this entity there. I mean, maybe because I don't have the ability.
Yes.
Yeah, but the most I can do is tell you, okay, this place is not good. So people will actually send me photos of the house.
Oh, really?
Or send me photos of the house that they want to buy.
Okay.
Those people I will ignore. Because you're not paying me any money, right? Why
Yeah.
should I tell you whether the house is haunted or not?
Yeah, correct.
But those people who legit have problems at home, they'll send me. I go like, oh, okay. Then I feel like it's my instinct lah. That okay, this is not right.
Wow.
Yeah. But then there are some people who go like, oh, I look at this photo, right? Then I can see this man standing behind this curtain, but you cannot see. Then I say, okay lah, whatever, bro.
But what? Okay, if that very person claim that he can see, right, a man behind that curtain, but what can he back up with? What kind of evidence he can back up with? Because some people need visual evidence.
Exactly right. So it's just all talk. I don't know. I usually I go like, okay, if you say so, then okay, makes you happy.
No wonder you already passed through that stage of like.
Yeah, I got nothing to prove to anyone,
true.
right?
Exactly.
Because I like all these years doing stuff, right? I've proven everything possible. Then now I just go like, okay lah, if you say so, right? The other time, right? This was months ago.
Yeah.
We went to a bar and this guy was so happy, brought me around, introducing me to everyone. Then he brought me to this one fellow. And this one guy, right, was just boasting the whole night. Oh, I do this, I've seen this, I've seen that. I've taken like tombstone home. And I was like, okay, then so what, bro? What do you want? Do you want a medal? Like, you cannot impress me. Because the only people that can impress me are the folks that have done what I've done.
Yes.
And that's like the most extreme conditions. Like, leave me alone in a place and let the worst happen. And then after that, I don't complain about it. I just go like, okay, I did it to myself, right? Then I move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just have to shut their mouth lah, bro.
Of course. Yeah.
Either you shove something inside their mouth or you give them one good uppercut, man.
Yeah, but no lah, just ignore lah. It's okay lah. If you are gonna boast about all these things, then I I wish you the best lah. You know, I mean, I'm done lah. I'm done with people like this.
Yeah. Okay, we have a story here from our viewer.
Mhm.
Oh, by Vanessa Teo. Yeah, I recently did past life regression, so I
Nice.
believe in reincarnation. Some things just get brought from life to life. Something just get brought from life to life, and the emotion were very real. Finally, able to get answers to burning questions for why some things happen in this life, starting when I was a kid. Kudos to you, man. I congratulate Vanessa
Yeah.
for that, and
Uh,
that is a very big step that she's taking. Wow.
Vanessa, can you WhatsApp me like the person that did this for you? Because I know of a lady that does it. Her name is Shirley, right? I used to do Kundalini yoga with her. And I always wanted to do this past life regression, but it's so expensive. It's really, really expensive.
Wow.
And I understand why, lah, because it's 1-to-1 session. It takes a long time, I
Yeah.
think.
Is it okay? I'm just curious. I mean, since we are in this topic, is it really important to know your past life?
Yeah, because I feel, right, my personal standpoint in this is that if reincarnation is real,
Yeah.
it's legit, then I want to know what I was in my previous life and what wrongs I did that I can make it right this lifetime.
life.
So that the next lifetime, it'll be better. Because I find like this lifetime of mine, you know about my suicide cases
Yeah.
and all, right? Like I feel that I've suffered quite a bit this lifetime,
Yeah.
but I suffered to learn, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to know like, what did I do wrong in the last one and what kind of person I was, then I make things better. And maybe try to fix little things, you know?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, it's
And sorry,
That's
and
objective
also
lah.
because I'm like I'm very kepo, so I want to know what I was in my previous life.
It's not about kepo, bro. I think personally, I think, in a respect where, in an aspect and also in a very respectful manner where I'm trying to elaborate here. I think people who want to know about their past life, they want to find their objective of life.
Yeah,
In one way lah. What I'm trying to see here, people who really want to know what is their past life, so at least they can know what is their objective of this current life,
yeah,
one way or another.
yeah, yeah.
I hope I put it right.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, it's something I would want to do someday. So, Vanessa, if you could you please send me
Yeah.
the name of this person or the link or whatever?
Anyway, thank you, Vanessa, for
Yeah.
sharing. Thank you so much. Okay, we have from Melanie Teo. Believe they can see a form of energy that may not be apparent to those who doesn't have a third eye. Okay, who are you referring they here?
Who's they?
Okay, never mind. We have a question here from.
No, I think she's talking about Dr. Mahathir.
Oh no, okay, we cannot go into politics now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, from Kishal, right? Any ghost hunting coming up? Noel?
How do you spell this name?
Kishal.
Okay, attention. Okay.
Kishal or
Kishal.
Kiss? I'm sorry if I pronounce
Kishal.
it wrongly.
No, I don't think so. Ghost hunting, no lah. But there is a paranormal tour that's coming up in July, if I'm not wrong. So it's by a tour agency. I would release details, and then it's quite intimate lah, right? So I don't know where it is going to be, but I know there's going to be a historian that will talk about facts, and then there will be me.
Yeah.
And then we will merge these two together, and then we will create magic. So that's going to happen. But no ghost hunting, because it's I don't see the point. I feel that I've been everywhere that can be visited in Singapore.
Yeah.
And I've done everything that
You could?
I could.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to prove to anybody, man. I know that I am legit one of the best. No, really. I've learned that.
You have to
Yeah.
believe that you are the best.
Yeah, of course. You know, so everybody else is just following, and there's so many people that copy our work.
Yeah.
all the time, and it's so annoying. Like with this podcast we're doing, right? We talk about a topic. There's this other show that's on Fridays that will
Also.
copy as well. Yeah, and then they'll post something else. I want to say something really vulgar to these people. Yeah, but it says a lot about what we do.
Yeah.
That we have always led this
To other people,
paranormal
yeah.
industry, especially for the English folks, you know, the English speaking people. And it's really good to be where we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's okay for people to follow lah.
Yeah.
But do not copy lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, try to be. I mean, if you want to create content, I mean, we also label ourselves as content creators. Right?
Yeah.
So we from the bottom of our heart, we sincerely put our effort into creating content week in, week out.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever you see from here, it doesn't appear by chance or doesn't appear by magic. You know, like
Yeah.
Noel said just now. No, we really put effort week in, week out to
Yeah.
the design,
Of course, man.
to the topics.
The design is all him.
Yeah, man, to the layout, to the format, to how the flow of the show should be,
Yeah.
right? And I hope those content creators can have their own way to express their creativity side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, it. Like, I should feel. What's the word? Like,
Grateful.
not grateful, but I should feel good, right? That people are like following what I do. But then it gets very annoying when, like, even after I block this person on Facebook after finding out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can post something after that, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, then they would take the same thing, but they would rewrite stuff, you know. And then so I block, and then somehow somebody else, they will create a fake account.
Yeah.
And I'm getting very frustrated. I shouldn't be frustrated.
Yeah.
But I go like, I want to tumbo this person's face, man. Like, you show yourself in front of me, you potato looking.
Never mind, we just have to be cool about that.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, just have to be cool. Because for me and Noel, I think we love doing this every week.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we love to do this for you guys who are
Yeah.
viewing live every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, like Indra said, there's a lot of work that goes into this
Behind
show,
this,
and
yeah.
then there's other people as well that helps us out every week.
Yeah.
Like to come up with a script to it's a lot of things, man. I said no, I don't want to talk about this, and then they go like, oh, then what you want to talk about? I said no, let's figure something out, and then we
Yeah.
piece everything together.
Yes.
And then getting our guests, and you know, today I felt that I just wanted one-on-one time with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. I love having one-on-one time with you, brother.
Okay, any more questions?
Okay, I think that's about it for the questions
Really?
for tonight.
No
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, I think that's about it. And we want to express our...
Hey, no, I'm supposed to share something.
Okay, please, go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah.
about Cambodia, right?
Yeah.
So, if you are hoping for something paranormal, then you will probably be disappointed because this got. I don't think it's paranormal related. But so when I was in Cambodia, right?
Yeah.
So this this thing happened where I was on this tuk-tuk, right? And this tuk-tuk was driving towards the orphanage. So this is the driver I used from the first day.
Yeah.
The reason why we used the tuk-tuk,
Driver.
yeah, if you guys have no idea what a tuk-tuk is, if you're from outside Southeast Asia, it's like a
Three-wheel.
motorbike, yeah, but it's 3 wheels.
Yeah.
The reason why we used it was because we
Three-wheel
can,
taxi. Sorry.
yeah, we can get to the orphanage faster, right? So we were driving on this road, and then we turned right, and then there was this long stretch of road. But then, so the past few days we've been going by this direction, right?
Yeah.
You know, this way lah, or this route, and then we turn right, and I can remember this so clearly. We turn right,
Wow.
and then we drive forward. I see all these people, you know, from far, and then they're holding up like photos of people. So it gets a lot clearer when we get to them. And then I realized there were hundreds and hundreds of them, like from far back. And then I go like, okay, what's happening? And so I thought like somebody passed away because they.
Yeah.
But then I look at the portraits of whoever's in the frames, right? It's all different people. And then they were shouting at my driver, and they were shouting at me, but of course I don't understand.
Yeah. In their own language.
Yeah. In Cambodian.
Yeah.
And then I didn't understand what they were saying, and then they started crowding around the tuk-tuk, and then they started pulling my shirt, started ripping open the boxes because I had all the stuff for the orphanage, right?
At that very moment, do you think that you are going to be robbed?
No, I thought like something really bad was going to happen. I don't mind being robbed, like take, man, you know. But I was also very protective because all this stuff is
For the needy.
for the children,
yeah,
right?
For the needy, yeah, correct.
And then he's trying to explain to them what's going on, like where am I going?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just so violent.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I don't know whether I peed myself. I probably did. Yeah.
Hey man, who doesn't, man? Who doesn't in that situation?
Yeah. And then finally this guy appears, right? And I remember because he was in his white polo t-shirt, he had his fake Ray-Bans on. Because I wouldn't expect a prick like him to have original Ray-Bans. So he comes, right? And then he's like the most calm of the lot.
Okay.
And he's talking to the driver, and the driver is telling him something which I don't know, and then he's staring at me, and he raises up his Ray-Bans, and then he looks through stuff, right? So I'm still being a little protective of what I have.
Yeah.
And then they talk some more, and then after that, he starts shouting at the people, and then they let us through.
Wow.
Everybody starts partying, right? And then while we are riding through, this chaos, right, of all these people are still shouting at us and all, and I still don't know like what's gonna happen. And then I think once we went through this whole thing, and I got to the orphanage, and I managed to use the Wi-Fi that they have. So I saw on the like on Twitter, I think, Cambodians were talking about it. So these were people that were farmers.
Okay.
That they weren't happy with the government, and then there was a mass riot. But the timestamp of when the riot happened, right, was maybe about a minute or two after I passed. Because the police came from where I was, that direction. The police came and then they attacked the police. So then there was all this chaos. And then the army came in after that.
So what you experienced was pre
like a few minutes before it happened.
Exactly,
So then after that, I was so thankful that when I got back to the hotel, I stayed at the orphanage. I think I was supposed to be there like 4 hours. I only went back at night. Because I told myself like, and I told like the team that I had in Cambodia, that I don't want to go back anytime soon. I want this all to die down. Like I don't trust anybody anymore. The Singapore embassy weren't much help, but I think they didn't really understand the situation. But I just didn't want to
jeopardize anything.
I said, you know what, I can stay here as long as I can.
Because you are assessing the situation from the ground standpoint. And definitely you don't want to jeopardize your team members who are alongside with you right there in that very village, right? And you know, this kind of thing can escalate. I mean, the hostility of this situation, when it escalates to the next level, it can go. It can
go any direction, right?
Yeah.
And I think I had very good guardian angels, you know, that protected me then.
Wow.
And it was the same, like, I remember before taking that flight, it was, I think it was Tiger that I took up. Anyway, like, it was the second time, right? Before, no, the third time. Yeah, this was the third time that I woke up and I didn't want to take a flight. But I forced myself to do it. And then the second time was when I went to Penang. So before flying to Penang, I actually told myself like, I think I can miss this trip. And then there was an earthquake, and then there was the whole tsunami warning and all. And then the first time this ever happened in my life, I told myself, you know what, like what's the point in going to Bali? I know I'm gonna go there, get drunk and all. Like why should I be there? And then I very narrowly missed being killed in the bomb blast that happened at this restaurant. You know, like I told you the story before, right?
Correct.
That I was supposed to be there, and then
something happened.
Yeah, something happened, and then somebody else in my group, you know, his grandma passed away. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that today.
For me, I think whatever that you are going through is just a blessed journey.
Yeah.
It's a blessed journey.
Yeah, it's all like, you know, it's made me stronger. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, on a good note,
Edwin
has bought us a coffee. He says here, hi bro, Noel and Indra.
Hey, hi.
You guys are great. Please keep up the good work.
Thank
also bring
you.
more content. Stay
Thank
safe,
you.
especially COVID pandemic, and be spooky. Lastly, hopefully you all can see our comments on YouTube at the same time.
Oh, YouTube. Oh, okay,
Continue
sorry.
on the show with awesome projects. Yeah, okay, we're going to try to around that because we're reading stuff on Facebook. So I don't know.
Apparently, a lot of people are commenting on our live chat on YouTube. I just check out here right
Really?
now. Yeah, but we are focusing on our live chat on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of people who comment on
Okay.
that.
I don't know how we can work around this, but we will try. We'll
try. Hopefully, yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, we need to figure out the software because right now, whatever Indra is reading is through the software that we use for this. So it's not even the Facebook software. It's
something underground.
it's like underground. But it goes through his mixer board. So it's very technical. I don't know anything about this. So it's kind of difficult. So we can figure out a way to
hopefully
interlink both Facebook and YouTube. We'll definitely do it.
Yep.
But because you have brought this up, I will personally go on YouTube later and I will reply to your comments.
Yep. Thank you so much. And for all our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to our live Haunted Hour podcast.
Yeah.
And please, and a last shout out, right? Please do not forget to like and share. And for those who appreciate our content, please do buy us coffee at the link above at www.buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yes, right. That's absolutely correct. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's always a pleasure to do this podcast
every week for you all.
Yeah. And I get to share my paranormal knowledge, and I get to learn from you as well. And I get this guy for company, so that's awesome. An old friend turned business partner. Life is amazing, man.
So thank you again to all our viewers, right? And we hope to see you again next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Same time, same page, same YouTube channel.
Same faces, one ugly, one good looking. Peace out, yo. Good night and have a fantastic weekend.
Yep.
Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What's happening, bro?